There you go. Say a small prayer. Just say it to yourself, you don't need to say it out loud. Just wish for something, well, pray for something. There you go.
I don't get how white paint can keep bugs away though.
Don't know. Maybe it's got some sort of chemical in them that, you know, repels them. Yeah.
What's it?
A little shop. Oh, come on.
Can you buy a souvenir from here later? Hmm? Can you buy a souvenir?
Like what?
Oh, we're in there, down here. What's in?
It's a holy water, isn't it?
What do you do?
You're meant to take a drink. Yeah, people will they bottle it and take it back wherever they come from.
Oh, we don't have a bottle.
No, personally I wouldn't drink it anyway. Are you? We'll queue up then.
Aren't you supposed to take it from your left hand or something? She said that for cleaning. No, that's
Just queue up, Anthony.
Can you hold that, please? Are you going to drink some? Are you going to drink some?
No, not drink some. I might do that, but not anything else.
You can try drinking some and talk properly, please, not like a wally.
Exactly, that's what I was just saying earlier, and then you're like, let me speak like that. No, you're getting annoyed with it. Oh, hello.
So did you just drink it?
Yes. Splash it in your face and have a drink.
Una bien para que me mojes.
If you had left, press it for me.
You press it.
Anthony, let me put my hand underneath. Press it, Anthony.
Can you...
Press it. Thank you, Christian.
Can you hold it for me, please, Christian? Okay, hold it. Hold it. Hold my knees. Hold AJ. Hold yourself.
Right, that'll do. Have you had some, Anthony? Christian, go on.
Let's go. No, I don't want it.
Chicken. It's not going to hurt you. Christian, come here.
Thank you, Dad.
Blessed are you.
I know I am.
Blessed are you.
I've already done it, but you know.
Blessed is your name.
Now, you've all been blessed by holy water.
Yeah, I've
you
already
go.
done that before by myself. So I went to the church. Oh yeah, so they just leave their rubbish there, don't they?
Wishes on
Oh.
Speaking of wishes or something.
Why do they have these like rackets?
So they put a few there. How many people put them there?
How are we meant to wish on there? We don't
It's a photograph.
have
You will see a map here, and we are here now. This is the Hagia Sophia Hill, or the St. John Basilica. At the top of this hill there is a castle which is called as a Selçuk Castle. You're gonna see it, ladies and gentlemen. It's just over there, just a Turkish flag you see there. During the Byzantines, for military purposes it was built, but it's closed now for renovations, ladies and gentlemen. Just from outside you can take your pictures. And this is the Basilica of St. John. We will go inside, and there are two ways to the church. One way from courtyard, so we're gonna go from courtyard. We are here now. There are 5 different Ephesus in history, as I told to you. So the first and the fourth Ephesus, it was here, ladies and gentlemen. It was around the temple of Artemis, around this hill in those days. Just behind you, over there, you're gonna see a column, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the temple of Artemis. 2 of the 7 wonders of the ancient world in Turkey. This is the first one. Normally 127 columns, but just 1 column you see there. And the second one, the Mausoleum at Halikarnassos in Bodrum. Bodrum is the other touristic city in Turkey. This was the first bank in the world. Last section always for presents to Artemis, because in those days there were 3 different sections, in the 3 different rooms in the temple. Last room always for presents to Artemis. People before pray, they give money or present to her, and then later they were allowed to pray in this temple for Artemis. So it was the first bank in the world. And I want to show you first Ephesus, ladies and gentlemen. Here, this is the temple of Artemis around here, and this side, Hagia Sophia Hill, the first Ephesus, and the sea was here, ladies and gentlemen, in that time. So Pamucak Beach, it was here in that time, just in front of the Artemis temple, but with the time this area silted up, so 5 kilometers far away from the sea. You can see the Pamucak Beach over there, ladies and gentlemen, or the sea is over there. With the time, during the Hellenistic time, you see the sea here. This is the Roman age sea, Pamucak Beach, and today Pamucak Beach over there, ladies and gentlemen, so 5 kilometers from here to the sea. And this is the Selçuk, or modern Ephesus, we can say. So now, please come with me again from this way. On the other map, I'll show you the church and the grave of St. John. I'll show you. This is the map of the church, ladies and gentlemen. It is with cross plan, you see. This is the courtyard, number 8, an entrance to the courtyard from this way, and the other entrance from the narthex, ladies and gentlemen, it's here. You see the other entrance from this side. The courtyard section was colonnaded by columns in those days. So number 1, 2, and 3 narthex, and the grave for St. John number 4. And here is the apsis of the church. Please look at this picture now. You see, in those days, the church or the courtyard was colonnaded by columns, and the narthex was covered with 5 small domes. And in the main section around the grave, this area covered with 6 big domes, ladies and gentlemen. In the 6th century, this church was built during the reign of Emperor Justinian. So Emperor Justinian built a church around his grave. definitely his grave, St. John grave here, ladies and gentlemen. And there were some bones, of course, in this grave, but today you can't see the bones, of course, because when the Arabs invasion started to our country, Christians, they took their belongings or they took their treasures and they went to the other countries. We don't know where his bones today in the world, but definitely his grave here, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a church with different rooms. You're gonna see the baptism pool and you will see the treasures room. It was a big church around the grave, ladies and gentlemen. Oops. Okay, so now we're gonna go from the courtyard section because you will see beautiful view of the Artemis temple and the Selçuk on the left hand side. And then slowly we will walk to the grave. Yeah.
Looks like a grave as well. Or stairs down.
Cool. Heat.
2 domes up. These are sort of things like if I do become an architect for the design of a house, have these at the front.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see one more time the temple of Artemis over there. So the other civilizations, when they came to here, they took the marbles and the columns from the temple and they reused these marbles in their buildings, of course, as a material. So if you look at the mosque here, you're going to see the Isa Bey Mosque, and on the courtyard of the mosque, you will see the pillars, and these pillars belong to the temple of Artemis. And this temple, according to Strabon, was rebuilt 7 times, ladies and gentlemen. It was in 326 by a madman, as I told to you before. And this mosque, it's a small mosque with 2 domes over there, and it had a Turkish mosque on the courtyard, was built around because 5 times a day we have to clean our bodies, ladies and gentlemen. 3 times a day Muslims, because 3 times we wash our hands, face, nose, mouth, and the head and the feet, and then later we are allowed to go inside to the mosque. And there are 2 different sections in the mosque for men and for women. Women's section always closed with a curtain, ladies and gentlemen. Friday it's our religious day, but on Friday just Turkish men are going to the mosque. What about the ladies? They are praying, they can pray everywhere on condition that the place is clean. So in their houses they pray on Friday. Just Turkish men are coming here. Maybe you heard ezan, ladies and gentlemen, in this country. And 5 times a day religious men are praying to the mosque and we call it ezan. Ezan means come to the mosque or he reminds us pray time. Okay? So now, this way please again. Here is the courtyard, by the way.
problem not having them as much staircase? No.
Yes. Wait here.
Move over.
Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, here I'll give you brief information about the grave and the church, and then later you will have free time for your pictures around here, okay? But one thing is quite important. If they come to you and if they show you coins here especially, old coins, and if they say 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 euros, dollars or sterling, then you can everything fake, okay? So don't believe them. So we have problem with these people in this church especially, so please be careful, okay? And Turkish people, they are really very friendly, but they are very eager to sell you everything, as I say to you in Ephesus city. Sometimes they say your original coins, don't believe them. Everything fake about the coins, just okay? And so this is the grave section in this church. You're gonna see the grave over there after this group. And just behind the grave, you will see two different holes, ladies and gentlemen. The big hole, if you look at the big hole, you will see steps in it. So in those days, people will go into the grave from the steps, and they will pray. They pray to God near his grave in those days. So these holes just for pray, okay? And in this part of the church, you're going to see the treasures room on the right, treasure room on the right hand side, and just near the treasures room, you're going to see the baptism pool or baptism room. You will see there. This side here is the narthex section in the church. So there was 5 small domes, but in the main part, in the grave part, it was probably 6 big domes, ladies and gentlemen. The excavations in the castle over there, it is still going on, and also in this area, in this church, the excavations are still going on. You can see the archaeologists just behind you over there. They are still working, ladies and gentlemen, in this place and also in Ephesus city. For example, in Ephesus city, 2 years ago, they found gladiators' graves, ladies and gentlemen, and some weapons and some things for them, for the soldiers we have in the museum today. But remember, museum closed now, so you can see them this year. So next year, come here again and to see the remains of the Ephesus city. Now it's not possible to say, to the shame of us, I can say just a museum. For these places around the church and around the castle, you can see the archaeologists always, okay? And St. John, as I told you in the Virgin Mary's house, his grave definitely here, and they came to here from Jerusalem, okay? So for the Christian world, this country or Anatolia very important. Before the Muslims, Christianity was the last official religion in our country, in whole Turkey, okay, in whole Turkey. So now, you will have 20 minutes free time here to take a picture around here. And the way out, you don't have to go from the courtyard again. Just follow this way, ladies and gentlemen. You will see the same gate, exit gate and the entrance gate. And our bus is waiting for us at the same place. So I'll be near the bus and I'll wait for you there 20 minutes later. And then we will go back to your hotels. Any question about the grave? No? By the way, you can see brief information about St. John live. Just over there on the right hand side near the grave. You can see there and you can read it. Such a nice group I have today. No questions. Thank you.
John is buried somewhere in there.
No, he's not. His bones have been taken, haven't they? That's where he links his tomb.
Yeah.
Where have they been taken?
Hang on. Boys, not going that way, are we?
What, are we going back?
Just
Let's go in one of the holes.
But it's not one of the holes, they're both joined.
Come on, go down. Just have a look. Camera.
Hello. I'm up here. Hello.